Hey, thanks for joining us. Tonight we'll get to see the Brooklyn Nets against the Milwaukee Bucks. We've seen some really solid play from this Bucks team recently. What a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some
The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Middleton.
And it's striking how much it...
And before we get going, let's hear...
Well, Kyrie Irving
Great story, D.A. Thank you. Well, every year, Doris, despite the expert predictions, there are always big surprises. Some things that come out of the blue, or they're fun to watch.
We tend to use that word expert lightly because you never know, despite collections of talent, who's going to work well together, who develops their chemistries, what injuries play a part in a particular season. Are there mid-season trades that sort of maybe change the chemistry and the makeup of a particular roster? So, listen, predictions, take them with a grain of salt. You never know how an NBA season might play out.
And that's why we love the regular season so much. Long, yes, but so many different twists and turns along the way.
No doubt.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Elfrid Payton is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Nets, Washington out there with Irving, then it's JaMychal Green, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Here's Irving, and stolen by Drummond. And here we go, fast break. Payton's got it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
Payton kicks to Middleton. The pass to the great one. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. The jump hook. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Irving finds Durant. Just over a minute and a half played here in this sweet little floater.
Well, at 6'9", Kevin Durant has made himself a sensational ball handler. How about the ability to break down the defense there?
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
That free throw good from the great one.
And for the Nets, team dinners, you go to their practice facility, a beautiful rooftop space for team gatherings. Building chemistry is a focus for this franchise.
And that's not surprising, Greg, given that their front office is part of the San Antonio Spurs tree, so to speak. So staying connected as teammates, especially valuable in today's NBA. Love the culture here. Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
For Milwaukee, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. On the free throw, no good.
I think Elfrid Payton has exciting potential. He's got unbelievable defensive instincts and work habits. He just needs to develop a little bit more on the offensive end.
Back to Durant. Goes back up. That one wide left.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Payton, 2 points. That one goes.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Nets trail by 8. Here's Washington. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. To stop the run, they get it back. For 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Washington's got 5 now.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Payton against Irving. Knocks it loose. Here's Washington. Misses the 3. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Down it goes. Nice one there from the great one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Irving up top, covered by Payton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
There are very few players in the world who can do what Kevin Durant does. Under duress of the playoffs or a big moment in the game, Kevin Durant has the skill set and the mentality necessary to finish opponents off.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Irving. He had 16 points in the win against Boston.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Passes it to Claxton. Durant in the corner. 5 on the clock. That one, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. And that skill set of Durant's that, Doris, you just mentioned, there really is no comparison in the league.
I agree, Kevin. I mean, just to have that soft touch with that height he has is rare in itself. Now you think about the mobility and creativity to find a shot for himself or others in any situation. That is what makes him one of the all-time greats.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Nets trail by 11. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Durant's got 7.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
Pass to the great one. Pass to Middleton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Poked loose. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's the great one. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Irving passes to Washington. No good with the triple. Bucks leading by 10. Loads it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Irving passes to Washington. Green breaking loose. Washington, that's good. 8 points for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's KD. That one goes in.
Kevin, how about the ability of Durant to make those long strides to the rim and absorb the contact?
There's the pass to the great one. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Brooklyn making some changes. Malik Beasley comes in for Green. Robinson is subbed in for Irving. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Payton. And Drummond kicks to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo passes to Drummond. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called... We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Beasley against Middleton. Passes to Claxton. Beasley outside. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Claxton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there with Payton, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Wizards was tremendous. He had 56 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
And, Greg, let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Pass to Beasley. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Beasley outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Giannis with a block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You take a look at KD. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
And he makes the first.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Now Irving, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Here's Washington. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. But they have a big lead for a reason.
Pass to Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
On its way from Beasley for 2, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. And so Payton will bring it up for the Bucks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Irving against Payton. They get it back.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Puts it up. Irving can't get it to go.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
It's Beasley on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Over to the left wing. They double him with Drummond. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Nets with possession here. Milwaukee leading by 14. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Of course, you and I were just talking about this as more and more players are going public with their trade requests. Do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attractive to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
And Greg, you know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Back to Irving. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Washington. 8 points for him. Knocked loose. They push it up 4 on 3. The great one passes to Giannis. Basket counts. Giannis has got 36.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The pass to Claxton. Kicks it to Beasley. Passes it to Washington. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Irving from long range. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 5.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
Drummond with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Irving against Payton. Irving up top. 5 points in the game. Here's Washington. And it's off from three-point range.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Irving. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Payton. Washington passes to Irving. And the wide open shot from Green. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Good work there as it goes. And that's 12 points for the great one.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
1:51 left in the second quarter. Pass to Washington. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee the other way now.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Brooklyn's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Claxton. Dishes to Irving. From 13, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got 7 points.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Boy, you talk about the all-time great below the rim finishers, Kyrie Irving.
6 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
He hits the second from the line. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Milwaukee on top, leading by 17. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
They've got Washington. Jermichael Green is out there with Durant, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The three from KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Durant kicks to Irving. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
16 feet away. Drummond passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the great one. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Payton. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Durant wide open. He fires. But they get it back. Claxton no good.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Knocks down the 3-ball. Middleton's got 9 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And on the way from Irving for 3, hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Here's the great one. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And that's 18 points for the great one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving passes to Claxton. He kicks to Durant. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Payton. To the paint, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The shot by KD, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The shot's good from the great one.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Outside, KD. Offline with his three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Inside, stolen by Durant. 3-on-3. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter. Milwaukee leading by 22. Antetokounmpo, no good. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Irving surveying the floor. The pass to Washington. Nets with a new shot clock. Claxton with the bucket.
Well, that pass is a product of Kyrie Irving's great instincts. He's got a terrific mind for the game.
Pass to the great one. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Timeout called the Nets. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
Pass to the great one. Now here's Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Clearly a foul.
The Bucks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skill.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
Clock is at 3, and that one's good.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Durant trying to break free, and that one's good. Burke's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The great one passes to Allen. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run to the inside. Durant, no good.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Bucks have shot 4 of 7. And it's tied up with that one. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. On the court for the Bucks. Payton is out there with the great one. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Korkmaz at the four-man position. The three from KD. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 3. The great one passes to Korkmaz. He can't get that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Beasley finds Robinson. Payton against Irving. Back to Robinson. Off target from outside.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the first one drops. And the Bucks making a change here. Valentine's checked in. Both free throws good from the great one.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Irving. Durant trying to break free, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Here's the great one. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And it's blocked. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Durant. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Well, Kevin, the to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
That free throw good from Durant.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
To the middle. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Valentine. And that's 13 points for Chris Middleton. Irving passes to Durant. Goes up on the wing, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Valentine. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Nets leading by 6. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. It's up a 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called the Bucks. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Now the pass to the great one. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Valentine. Bucks trail by 7. Now here's Payton. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, Elfrid Payton showing he's capable of running the offense pretty pass.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Nets leading by 4. Outside Irving. Outside KD. Green breaking loose, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That's good from Durant.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Just 4 to shoot. KD draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Bucks trail by 5. It's stolen by Green. Passes it to Beverly. Launches it. That shot misses. Great defense that time from the great one.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. So it's Brooklyn now. And here's Beverly. Pass to Claxton. Three-pointer on the way. Rebound, Milwaukee. Payton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Giannis. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now Irving. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Bucks. Drummond's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Here's the great one. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists here tonight. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Beverly. Pass to Irving. Here's Claxton, covered by Payton. It's good from long range.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And there's the pass to the great one. Bucks passing it around. Offensive rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Outside, KD. From the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
The Nets making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Nets trail by 3. Passes it to Green. The dish to Durant. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
KD draws the double. Back to Irving. Good D by Drummond.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Irving finds KD. To the left wing. Here's Washington. No good on the 3.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Durant attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 44.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Middleton against Durant. Payton looking it over. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I think if you're very aggressive with Elfrid Payton, this guy is getting good at picking up these kinds of fouls.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Irving with the ball. He dishes it to KD. Down low, Claxton. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities, make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Nets trail by 3. Irving passes to KD. Shot from free throw range. Shot is good off the back rim and in. KD's got 46 points. It's Giannis with the drive. Great D that time from Green. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Now here's Drummond. To the left side wing. The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Nets trail by 3. Outside Irving. Shoots. Green breaking loose. Irving, good. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And good that time.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
The net shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 50% from the field. Right wing. Lets a floater go, and it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Giannis. Money!
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's the first, that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yes, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead. Durant
against Middleton. Great D that time from Middleton. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's on to Tacumbo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Nets. They're down by 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's the great one. And so the Bucks take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one was.
What you want to do, take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and and the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.